we can't go on forever like this.
Yeah, yeah. Bill Simmons calls it. We need an irrational confidence guy. He always talks about
Mm-hmm.
like that guy who comes in and just like Marcus Smart or somebody who's like, I'm going to take over this game, and he has no business,
Right.
But I think we right now, in order for Sinner and Alcaraz to really get a new rival, we need some guy like Arthur Feast. That's a really good guy to bring up at this point. Just he's going to go in there and he's going to be like, oh, I got nothing to lose, and I know that I can even win this crowd over you. So I'm going to go
Right.
for it. And yeah,
It's an interesting place because like I was looking back at okay, we've gone 2 years, 8 Grand Slams, and they split them evenly, right? But let's even just take that back. Two guys have won all of the last 8 Grand Slams, right? This also happened 2006, 2007. Federer and Nadal, right? Fed won 3 of 4, and then 3 of 4, and Nadal won the French Open in those 2 years, right? But in 2008, Fed wins one, Nadal wins French, Novak wins two, right? So they're even that duopoly was broken up after 2 years, right?
true.
I don't I don't think we're sitting in the it would be wild if we were sitting in the same place at this time next year and we're talking about the same two guys have split the last 12 Grand Slams. I don't Tennis doesn't need that.
No,
I don't think we
they
need
don't.
that. We don't want that.
No.
That's not what we want. But if it were to happen, who do you think
Mm,
would be the one to
mm.
break it up?
Oh my God, I've been thinking about this a while. I don't. For a while I thought Runa would come in and do it, but he just hasn't shown me much at all. Medvedev is, um,
Yeah.
like it or
Yep.
not, going to become a broadcaster soon. And sorry, Maddie, this is just this is. I mean, I
That's
think
fair. That's fair. I
yeah.
mean, speak from your heart.
You know, this is a wild idea. If Dimitrov, the way he played Sinner at Wimbledon and just conquered him until that Peck tour, I'd never seen that slice on a Wimbledon at a Wimbledon tournament like that. The way that slice cut through the and just really skidded off that grass to such a point where if he can get back, but he's in his mid 30s at this point. We can't really call him a rival at this point. He's just somebody who might come in and say, "Hey, I'm still here," and have one good tournament. I would love to see him make a great comeback at Wimbledon. God, Alvin, I don't see anybody who really stands out at this point. I guess Shelton, right? I guess it's Ben.
It I okay, maybe a better way to look at it is under what circumstance would someone else be able to meet one of them in the final? I think that's actually the question. So
That's measured. That's much more measured. Yeah,
yeah, I mean,
absolutely.
like for someone to win the Grand Slam, there can't be three people in the final. Like one of them has to
No.
not be there, right?
And
One
as
or
long as
both.
right, and as long as we have Djokovic still doing his semi runs, I mean, there you are. Outside those three, you might have to play all three to win, right? I mean, that just might
Right.
happen. So
That's the problem. So I think the math kind of goes. It's probably if it's next year, I think Novak has the best chance. But how is he going to get it done? He's going to have to get it done without having to play one of them. That's what it's going to have to come down to. And then, but then it's he's going to play the other one in the final. Like
yeah.
and that just like doesn't that's not going to really work out for him. So I think the best case scenario is like neither of them get to the final.
Hmm,
Something strange is going to have to happen where neither of them get to the final, and
true.
then it's probably Novak.
Then it
But
is. Yeah.
he's not gonna be able to go through either of them at this point. And he's four in the world right now, so let's assume that holds up. He'll be the 4 seed. Like he's not going to meet them until the semis, anyways.
Right.
It's a like I said, we can't continue to do this forever.
No,
Someone else is gonna pop in there.
this is it. This is it. But
I
Tori
think that's how
always
it has to happen.
didn't Tori always say that on previous that he thinks Novak's gonna he had thought that Novak would retire if he did at the Australian Open, right? I think he said something like that, but I don't want to put
He did.
yeah.
I
So
think I said that he was going to retire at the end of Wimbledon
right.
like this year, but I was
Yeah,
pretty far off on that
I
one.